Good morning.
Good morning.
It's quite early, 7:30. We're just outside Reedley Marina on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal. We've done probably 40 miles in 3 days.
Yes.
We whisked through Blackburn and through Burnley.
Don't want to be there.
No, the weed and the litter in the canal is terrible. Today we're moving forward. We're going to pass the mills at Brearfield. We're going to stop off at Nelson and grab some shopping at the supermarket. There's a mooring right next to the supermarket. From there we're going to climb another 70 feet up the Barrowford Locks, 7 locks there. Then we're going to bury ourselves under the countryside and go through the mile-long Foulridge Tunnel. That will bring us out very, very close to the Yorkshire border.
Home!
Oh, it used to be home, didn't it?
It used to be, yeah.
This is home now. So everything's done. Weed hatch is clear, engine checks have been done. Dylan is jacketed up and ready, and we're ready for off. So the last bridge we went through, Bridge 137, also known as Lob Lane Bridge.
So many innuendos.
I don't see what's funny about that. Apparently, Lob Lane is in reference to road bowling and cobble hurling, which, according to the book, it was pretty popular in the 19th century round here. I have no idea what cobble hurling is. I can imagine what road bowling is.
Bowling in the road?
Yeah.
Oh, all the cars.
Cobble hurling.
In the 19th century.
Cobble coming through! So if you have any idea what cobble hurling is, drop us a comment down below. Lob Lane Bridge. That's my favourite bridge so far. Lob Lane.
Stop saying it.
Lob, lob, lob. It's really weird between Reedley Marina, just after Burnley, and Nelson, because you kind of get these little windy pieces of canal that look out over towards Pendle Hill on one side, and then on the right hand side you've got this kind of selection of old Victorian architecture from kind of landowners' houses that have been redeveloped and are just lovely. You'd love to live there. And then these not giant mills, not the type of mills you see in places like Bradford and Liverpool, but these quite big mills from the Victorian days. And then it just opens out again into countryside. So I just left Brearfield and just about to head into Nelson. We're in Nelson, and this is another one of these old wharf mill houses, and it's the same, it's like a cousin of the ones that are built in Burnley and Blackburn. This one's a brick built one though. I think it's ace how they kind of regenerating them and turning them into flats and offices and keeping it going. Looks cool. Just after Bridge 141A in Nelson, just behind that white bridge there, is this really convenient mooring. It looks like the ducks live on it. It's quite a bit of mess on it, but it is convenient. It's an offside mooring, there's bollards, there's a locked gate, you have to use an anti-vandal key to get out of it, but just across the way there is Morrison's, literally like 30 seconds walk away from the boat. So you can secure your boat and just walk across and get some shopping. When you're passing through places like Burnley and Blackburn and a lot of the old industrial towns across the north of England and the Midlands, it's easy to forget that the canals were built because of the developing industry back in 1800s. And it's easy to forget that. There's an old saying, where there's muck, there's brass. And so it can't all be nice countryside views and out in the middle of nowhere. That's just a way from getting from A to B. The reality of it was the canals were built because of industry. It's quite interesting when you start to research it. Well, that's the Barrowford Locks done. Oh, sorry, for our southern friends, the Barrowford Locks are now completed. So we're now another 70 feet up than where we were at 7:30 this morning. And this is where it starts to get nice. This is where you can see it really starts to open up. So we've got about another mile and a little bit, and then we've got the Foulridge Tunnel. Bridge 146, also known as Foulridge Tunnel or Fouldridge Tunnel. I'm led to believe they prefer it to be pronounced. It's a mile long and we have been through it a few times, but we're going through it again today. I like Foulridge Tunnel because there's this brilliant story. We're on the Barrowford end, the portal of it, and 107 years ago Robin Brown used to own Blue Slate Farm just up over there, and he had a cow called Buttercup. Now Buttercup had been chewing the cud all day in the field and got a bit thirsty, so she came down here to get a drink out of the canal, tumbled in, and she couldn't get back out. And the saying is that she swam the whole length of the mile of Foulridge Tunnel and was pulled out at the other end, taken to a nearby pub and revived with near a full bottle of brandy. It's local legend, I don't know how true that is. So we're just waiting for the lights to turn green. Every half an hour for 10 minutes, on the hour and on the half hour, the lights at each side turn green. It takes about 20 minutes to get through. And we arrived literally 5 minutes after they turned red again. So we've got about 45 minutes to wait. So Sean's cracked open the cake and we got a coffee. Not quite a brandy though, is it? Nervous?
No.
Hey.
You know me.
So the question is, will the boat get under the barrier with the kayak on the roof? Da, da, da. I think we're going to be alright, Sean. What do you think?
Yeah, it's going to fit.
It is going to fit, isn't it? Is it going to fit?
Yeah.
What do you reckon then? Foulridge Tunnel, a mile long. I am getting dripped on. The things I do for you in these vlogs, I'm getting absolutely soaked. I'm loving like the stalactites and all the lime that's kind of built up on the top of the tunnel. It's really nice. It's like some alien landscape when you look at it. And we can just see Narrowboat Bagpuss still in the tunnel. Can you smell that?
I can smell Yorkshire.
It's Yorkshire. What a day.
Oh.
It's been a long day. It's been good though. We started at Barrowford Locks this morning about 8 o'clock and just perfect timing, ran into Gary and Dawn on Narrowboat Bagpuss. It's Bickerstaff number 1.
Number 1, all refurbished.
It looks lovely, colour's gorgeous. So we noticed them going into the lock and we kind of ran behind them and like, whoa! And we shared all the Barrowford Locks up to the top with them. You alright, Dill? Then on to Foulridge Tunnel. That's not changed, has it, in 200-300 years?
No, it's still dark and damp.
A little bit wet. There's a lovely cafe on the eastern portal of it. Cargo Cafe or Cafe Cargo. Nice ice cream in there. But just watch out for the tow boat when it's turning around because it threw a load of water into some poor narrowboat's engine vent.
Yeah.
That wasn't good, was it?
No. Don't do that sort of thing.
No, not nice. Slow and steady, skipper. What are you doing?
Yeah. What?
So after that, it was on across the Yorkshire-Lancashire border into Yorkshire. But it's a bit weird because kind of the boundary changes about 40 years ago means that you cross over into Yorkshire on the canal, but yet the next town you get to is still classed as Lancashire. Something to do with Ted Heath.
Bizarre.
Weird. But here we are, in Yorkshire.
And the sun's just still out.
Trying to come out. It is alright, it is nice. And it is nice to be back in Yorkshire, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So next time you see us, we're going to be heading towards Greenberfield. And that is, I think, the start of the most scenic part of the Leeds and Liverpool Canal.
It's stunning.
From Greenberfield Locks down towards East Marton and then around to Bank Newton. It's gorgeous. I'm going to try and capture it the best I can for you.
You will.
But for now, we're all hungry, aren't we?
You are, aren't you, Dylan? You always are, aren't you?
Wipe your face.
Oh.
So we're going to go and have our tea as dinner. You want your dinner?
You eating dinner?
He's not bothered, is it?
Not bothered.
We're going to have our dinner anyway.
Nah.
Have a shower, chill. Sean's going to have a bottle of wine. I might crack open a whole nut.
Whole nut chocolate, I'll be drunk.
So if you've liked the vlog, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and if you hit the bell, YouTube will let you know every time we release a brand new vlog, which is when?
When is it, Dylan? Friday, 4 o'clock.
Fridays at 4 o'clock. Any comments or questions or feedback, leave it down below. We are going for our tea. We will see you next time. Take care.
See you later, bye.
You're waving. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You're a darling. Yeah, you're a good boy. Do you want to do it again?
Yeah. Take two.
Take two.
Train. So we just left Brearley. Not Brearley. So we just left
Really?
Brearfield. If there's somebody, no, handcuff key. Just across. It's this brilliant. Right, gotta go now because the camera's gonna get tipped over by a tree. Got a cold front moving in from the west.
Shopping trolleys.
And Sean's only got a little splash on his eye.